Hello, so we're doing a quick video on meeting situations. I'm going to talk about what I'm doing on the drive and try and explain why I'm giving way and what sort of things we should be looking out for. So we've got a junction in front of us and we're just going to do a right turn at the junction. And it's a 30-mile-an-hour road what I'm going to go onto. I'm just having a good look. There's a bit of traffic coming from my right. And there's a roundabout on the left, so I've got to watch out for the traffic coming out there fast. So I've got a possible gap coming up after these two cars. That's it. So I'm building my speed up straight into second gear as soon as I get straight, but keeping an eye on my speed at the same time. Quite important that I don't go too fast because I'm in a 30-mile-an-hour road. Quite a few parked cars, looks like it's 4 parked up with gaps in the middle. So I'm checking my right mirror to get out, giving my doors width if I can. They might open the door on me, so I've got to be careful for. I'm looking right down the road by them red barriers in the distance, making sure what's going on. And the red barriers is a little warning sign because there's roadworks. As I get closer, it's warning me. I can see from here, it's like road narrows, men at work. So I'm checking my mirrors and I'm just easing off the gas a little bit, slowing down to about 20 for the bend for the parked car. And I'm looking beyond it. It's like there's a car coming. Oh, he's parked up, so I'm gonna make a move. I couldn't tell then. I could see his headlights, but I wasn't too sure. So I'm coming back in, and another bit of roadworks. So I'm looking beyond them, looks clear, checking the right mirror. And giving the doors width, because you never know, someone might step out from behind that truck then with the roadworks. So I'm going to go left at the roundabout, this little mini one. So I'm checking the centre mirror left towards them, slowing down for second gear. So I'm just talking about what I'm doing, but it's mainly meeting traffic situations. And I've got a couple of parked cars, looking beyond them, it's clear. I'm going to do a right turn straight away. So I'm checking my mirrors, signalling. Is another warning sign of men at work, so I'm looking down the road, trying not to cut the right turn, because obviously I don't want to do that, it's dangerous. I'm looking beyond this little bend here, expecting men at work. Yeah, it's definitely men working there. I'm just popping into third gear because I can see up the road a bit more. There's a learner car slowing down to turn, and I can see down the road lots of parked cars, potential risk of someone reversing out or someone pulling out, so I'm just being careful and just doing 20 miles an hour, taking my time, being careful. I'm looking right down by the bend, looking what's going on by that blue car in the distance. So I'm looking at a good 100 metres ahead of me there, and I'm popping it into fourth gear at this moment, doing 29 miles an hour in the 30 zone. I'm going to do a right turn coming up, so I'm checking, I'm letting them know, and I'm slowing down for that second gear, looking at the road, looking beyond there. At the moment it's looking quite clear. I know there's a white car coming because I could just see him then. We're going to do a couple of turns, right emerge followed by a left turn straight away. So I'm slowing down, I can't see, so I'm slowing down to give way. There's a car on the right, the van on the left. Car on the right's turning, the van's close and waiting, working out the speed of the traffic, and then sorting my gear out, mirrors to the left, signal to the left, covering the brake for the bend, and then back on the gas, looking at the road. Now there's quite a few parked cars here, and that learner looks like they're parked up, so I'm looking beyond them to go past them, but I'm not going too fast because I can't see too far ahead of me. But I'm popping into third gear at 20 miles an hour at this moment, and I'm just gentle on the gas. There's a white van pulling out, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's coming this way, so I'm just going to slow down and give way a second because I can't see what he's doing there. There's lots of parked cars and I'm playing it safe. Just letting him go through. And I can see there's something else moving under the car then. I can see under the car itself in front of me. Oh, he's pulling over. So I'm going to go. But I'm not going to rush through. I'm a little wave. I'm going to pop my head round gently. Be a little bit gingerly on it. I don't want to go too fast because I can't really see, but when I was waiting on that hill then I looked under the car, under the wheels, so I could see what was coming then. I knew there was another car coming through then. I could just about see it. And we've got a hazard ahead of us. people pulling out, so I'm taking my time. I'm in third gear, but I'm only doing 18 miles an hour. I'm just taking my time, looking beyond the silver car on the left. There's a black car and a white van, and a person on a mobile scooter. Yeah, I'm looking down the road again. So I'm constantly updating what I'm doing, constantly trying to see what's going on. I'm going to go left at the mini roundabout, so I'm just going to do the mirror signals, get down to second gear, and if I can't see, I'm going to pop it in first. It's definitely clear. I'm definitely going. A quick check to the left to make sure it's clear as I'm turning. Back to third gear. I'm going to do a right turn, so same sort of thing, checking the mirrors, signalling to the right, and I'm slowing down for a second. I'm not going to take it in third gear, it's too fast. There's a white car coming, so I'm just going to slow down, letting it get past the junction first. I don't want to get there same time as him, because that'll cause me to stop. So I want to get there just after him. So I slowed the car down deliberately then, so it was a meeting situation that I could have stopped at. But what you want to try and do is let the problem get out of your way. Looking beyond the learner car, there's a red car on the left pulling out, checking my mirror. And there's a couple of black cars, that red car on the left's pulling out now. And I'm slowing down to give way. And I'm slowing down for first gear. Looking in the right mirror, looking ahead of me. And I'm making a move. What I did then, I got myself ready to pull off in first gear. So as he's getting close, I was ready. That guy on the left there, just keep an eye on him. You're expecting him to stop, but deep down back of your head, you're thinking he might step out, he might trip up. Expect the unexpected, I suppose. And I'm in third gear, doing 28 miles an hour, cruising along in the 30-mile-an-hour road. So it's a bit clearer now, so it makes it a little bit easier. But we're going to carry on this road. We're going to keep it going until I meet some more traffic, because that's the idea of this video, is about talking about meeting situations, talking about what I'm doing. Lots of parked cars again on both sides, so I'm looking down beyond them. There's a car in the distance coming, who is indicating, so I'm checking my mirror. I can see his right indicator his left indicator going right, and there's a white car, but it's quite far away, so I should better make it past his first car. So I was going at a nice speed. He was quite far away. He's got quite a few cars to make him slow down. If he did force his way through, then I'll have to slow down. But you've got to assume that most drivers are sensible. Occasionally they're not. Most of them are good drivers. And I'm doing 30 miles an hour on a nice bit of clear road, and I've popped it in fourth gear at this point because I can hear the engine starting to hum a bit. And I'm just cruising along at the moment, nothing too tricky along this bit of road. It's a nice bit of easy road, to be honest. And then mirrors to the left, signal to the left, slowing down for second gear from fourth, and as I'm looking down the road. So before I'm going into it, I'm looking into the side bit, looking across the grass verge, and then left bend. So I'm just easing off the gas, getting down to about 10 miles an hour, see around the bend. So as soon as I get into a smaller road, the speed's coming down, back up to third gear. At the end of the road, we'll turn right, and I'm expecting a bit more traffic on this road, as in parked cars, that is. And it's a funny shaped junction. Check your mirrors, signalling. It's got a funny angle as I approach it. So I'm swinging it across, not trying to go over the white line. And I'm going to play it safe because I've got a bit of a tricky bit here. I've got on my left a parked car. I can see the junction. There's a car coming, a white van. And on my right, there's a sharp bend. I can't see anything with the bushes, so I've got to be careful. The danger side's to the right. So I'm getting myself ready. I'm just going to edge out and build some speed up. So I have to be a bit careful then. So I'm constantly checking, seeing what's going on. Now I can see in the distance there's a black car coming through. It's not going to hang around, I can tell. See him expecting that, the way he was, speed he was going, he must be in a rush. And then I've got a couple of parked cars on the right, on the bend, so I'm just easing off the gas because there could be a car on my side of the road coming round. Anticipation of what potential hazard you could have there. I'm looking at the road, taking my time. I'm in third gear, but I'm doing 20 miles an hour. Now it's a bit of a straight bit clearer, So I'm building my speed up a little bit, but I'm not going too fast because there's lots of parked cars. So it's okay doing reasonable speeds all the time, and they change on what you see. So I'm just looking at the road, bit of a bend to the left, and I'm just taking my time at this point, looking what's going on, looking over the brow of the hill, checking my rear to come out. Now there's potential danger here, so I'm dropping down to a lower gear because I've got parked cars blocking my view. On a bend, looking up the road, quite dangerous because I can't see around the right bend, and there's a lot of parked cars forcing me onto the right side. But there's a gap on the left coming up, so I'm going to use that gap to come in to be safe and check up the road, and then out I come. I won't stay on the right hand side for no reason. Same again, I'm coming in a bit, checking, and straight back out. Because if you stay on the wrong side of the road and you don't need to, you're putting yourself at risk. Left at the end of the road, checking to right and left, nice open junction, but it's road work, so I'm being a bit careful. And then I'm going to pull over on the left here. So, lots of little meeting situations cropped up then. Nothing too tricky. The important thing is, don't take risks. I hope this video helps you to understand meeting situations. If it does, give it the thumbs up. And if you like my channel, click on subscribe and look out for the next video next week. Take care.